Madeyln Burke here with Dan Weber for USCFootball.com instant analysis after USC's 40-17 win over Washington. Dan, how do you break down this game?
Well, Lane said basically really good play by the defense, how far they've come since last year when they couldn't stop Washington at all, and what a difference it makes with 7 sacks and all the pressure and the fact that the defense just looks like it's maturing. A big difference in where this team is and where they were last year, and they were able to do it, with Robert Woods and Matt Barkley not really being on the tops of their games. As Lane was, somebody asked him about, wow, could you do it? You imagine with Robert just getting one catch for 5 yards, and Lane said 2 catches for 5 yards. So, but Robert was the guy in there that got a big block on Marquis' 88-yard touchdown run, and he was the one Marquis just said, he was telling me, go outside, go outside. So give Robert a lot of credit on Marquis' 88-yard touchdown run.
Definitely. Even if he wasn't running it, he was definitely directing a little bit. Another huge play of today's game, though, the fake punt. Kyle Negretti out there with the date his mother passed away on his forearm and his undershirt, wears it every game. Definitely made a huge impact today and drew some attention to himself. How big of a game changer was that fake punt?
I think it really was. That was I think the Trojans had kind of hit a flat spot there, and I think they needed to pick me up, and I think that's what Lane was thinking. Now, they had seen that the opportunity would be there all week. They had been looking, if we get a certain look on Washington's punt block, we're going to call this. Ross Cumming actually made the call. Baxter, according to Lane wanted to do it. Coach Baxter was a little nervous because they had 4th and 9. And then Lane said, all I wanted him to do is we don't have a backup punter, so I just wanted him to slide after he got the first down. And Kyle said there was no way I was sliding. I was going to run over that guy and knock him down, and that's exactly what he did. But that was a gigantic pick-me-up at that time.
Yeah, Kyle mentioned, he says, I haven't seen that much green grass since high school. Now, Marquis Lee, going back to him, Lane also said in his press conference, because I might get in trouble for this, but Marquis Lee was probably the best player on the field tonight. How do you assess that comment?
There's no question he was. I mean, he does things you can't coach, you can't teach, considering the fact that he was, got 4 IVs yesterday, was really sick, wasn't 100% sure he'd be, able to go for much today. And then he came in this morning, I guess, and felt really good and said, let's go. But he's awfully good. He's got so much ability. It's just, it's kind of amazing. He does things in a natural way. He's such a competitor. He doesn't give up on a play. And he has so much joy with what he does. He just loves doing what he's doing.
Now, how do you think this team's looking heading up to Autzen next week to play Oregon?
Well, I mean, if you're going to, even compare games, Oregon beat Washington 34-17 last week. Now, that game was at Washington, but, had the Trojans probably wanted to take, the Huskies out badly like maybe Oregon would have, this game could have gotten pretty bad, I think. It was 40-10, probably pretty should have been about 40-3 for a long time, but considering the Trojans really weren't sharp on offense, pretty impressive effort.
Definitely impressive effort. Again, 40-17 win for the Trojans here at the Coliseum. With Dan Weber, I'm Madeyln Burke for USCFootball.com.